database and insert data into the database. So for this we are running this program in NetBeans, and we have a package called we have created a class called JDBCEX, and all the components or all the classes for the JDBC is under the java.sql package. So we have imported java.sql package, and we have taken all the classes under that package. The first thing is to connect to a JDBC driver. Now, how to connect to a JDBC driver? We have done it in the previous class. So this class we use class.forName, and we download the JDBC driver and we connect to the JDBC driver. So how to connect? Class.forName. The forName method is used to connect to the JDBC driver. So the first step is done, and all this step will be under the try catch block for what we say is the so that errors are handled properly. So next we create a connection statement. So there is a class called connection. We create the object of that class, then class object is con, and we use the driver manager class, and the method get connection of driver manager class is used to create the connection object, and the connection is with MySQL. So this is the uh, URL for connecting to MySQL, JDBC colon MySQL colon hashes. Localhost will be the server where the JDBC is residing. For the time being, we are using the same machine with the database, so it's localhost. 3306 will be the port number. The example is the name of the database with which we are connecting. Username of MySQL is root, and there is no password, so we are leaving it blank. Now next, to run a query, we need a statement object. How to create a statement object? The statement class followed by the statement object, and the connection statement called create statement method is called to create a statement object. Once statement object is created, we can now run a query. To run a query, we use a method called execute update, that is called using the statement object. So statement object dot execute update. Now the query is we want to insert into a database table called login, and there are two values, user ID and password. So we are writing insert into login values, username value comma password value. So these are the values we are. So this is an SQL statement. As you all know, you have studied it in uh, database DBMS. So this DBMS query is should always come under the execute update method. So the execute update method can be used for insert, delete, and update queries. Now, if x is greater than 0, that means if this is true, then we print data inserted successfully. Otherwise, uh, it will move to the exception part where the exception that is generated will be printed. So this is all about how to insert the data in a database using JDBC. Now let's try to uh, run this query, and what we do is just run it. Still running. So we've got a message called data inserted successfully. So if we go to the database, no user ID password, we go to phpMyAdmin, and we are trying to some problem with the browser. It's a bit slow. So the name of our database was example. So if we click here, so we see this table called login. If we click on this login table, so what we get is, so how many times we have tried to execute the program, all the data are inserted in the database. So this is all about your JDBC insert program. So that's all for this. Okay, so we go back to our program.